Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to the 2021 IIMS Canada AGM. I appreciate everyone taking time out from their busy schedules just to spend a little bit of time participating in the AGM and also on the speaker series afterwards. I believe today we're going to have 25 members taking part and 11 non-members. So I think that's a pretty good turnout for the day. So thank you once again. I'd like to just take this little opportunity just to kind of give you guys all a sort of a progress report on what IIMS Canada Committee have been sort of working on. First of all, just to have a quick little look back from last year. Obviously, the main point was the very successful 2020 AGM that we held in Vancouver. That was the first kind of full-scale AGM conference that we've put together, and it was a great success. And luckily, we were able to just squeeze that in before everything changed and those sort of conferences and everything was cancelled. So we're very lucky to squeeze, because a lot of hard work was put into getting that taken care of. The other item was we were able to get some marketing advertising in the Canadian Yachting magazine. There was an article written by the headquarters on the reasons why to use accredited experienced marine surveyors, and that was all under the IIMS sort of a banner. And also we were able to get some sort of discounting advertising if you were interested in doing that. So that was those are the two things from last year. Moving on to this year, the committee right now, we're in the process of putting together a letter that we're going to be sending out probably for the next a few weeks to a month. We're sending it out basically to every sort of marine related organization that we can think of in Canada. That's obviously including Transport Canada, Canadian Coast Guard, underwriters, marine brokers. It's all to do with raising awareness of us, of who IIMS is and what we stand for, just to kind of, once again, just to raise awareness of the professional marine surveying body that we are in Canada. The other thing is we're also working on holding another so one-day online seminar speaker series, and we're planning to do this on Saturday, October the 2nd. And so we're putting together, like I said, a online speaker series. It's going to be probably 6 to 8 speakers that we're trying to organize. That's all just to continue education and kind of learning opportunities. With that in mind, within the next couple of weeks, we are going to be sending out to the members an online survey. I think they're done by something called SurveyMonkey. It's going to be a very short, simple kind of questionnaire, basically asking you, what type of speakers you're interested in, what type of learning opportunities you're interested in. Would you prefer these seminars to happen on weekends or weekdays, just to kind of get some sort of feedback from our members. So if you do get it sent out, it's going to be short and sweet, and we really do appreciate it if anyone just takes a little bit of time to answer them and get the feedback, so we can kind of know where you guys stand, what you folks are interested in, and we can kind of put something together to benefit everybody. Also, with that in mind, we're hoping to do these sort of online speaker series, once or twice a year, kind of moving forward. So if any of the members would like to do a presentation of something, if any of you folks have got an area of expertise that you'd like to put together a 30-minute, 45-minute presentation, please let us know. In your day-to-day work, if you come across people or companies that you think would be interesting, to give a talk, please, approach those people and then pass that information onto the committee, so we can start kind of building up a kind of a library of speakers that we can, contact and put these little, speaker series together. So if you think of anybody or like to do anything, please let us know. So that's pretty much the kind of the progress report from last year and what we're working on this year. A couple of sort of housekeeping kind of bits and bobs for the committee members. If any of you folks would like to adopt the minutes from our April 10th committee meeting, if anybody would like to adopt those, please.
I'll adopt them.
You have to, is that a first one from Sarah?
Yep, I'll adopt them.
Yeah. Do we have a second?
Al.
Okay, thank you very much. The next point is just to elect the 2021 committee. I will read out the elected posts, and once again at the end we'll just need to adopt them. So first of all, chairman is myself, Lachlan McKenzie. Secretary is Ted Kant. Treasurer is Sarah White. Committee member West is Ted Kant. Committee member East is Saeed Nassif. Committee member the Atlantic region is Scott Kennedy, and a advisory member Ron DeBacker. I'd like to motion to accept the nominees for IIMS Canada Branch Committee for 2021. Do we have someone to address that, please?
I'll accept Lachlan.
Who is that?
Al.
Al. Thank you, Al. Do we have a second?
I'll second. Jason.
Okay. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. All in favor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you very much. Okay. Just something real quickly, if any of you folks would like to volunteer your time to join the committee and help out and kind of move things forward, as always, please contact us, let us know, and it'd be greatly appreciated. Moving on, next point, I'm just going to pass you over to Sarah White, where she will just give the 2021 Treasurer's report. Over to you, Sarah.
Yeah, thanks, Lachlan. Good morning, everybody. The year-end financial report was compiled by Squire and Company accounting firm, who have been appointed to prepare our branch financials since the inception of IIMS Canada. There are 3 pages which constitute the financial statement, and if anyone would like a copy, please could you send your request by email. The statement of our financial position constitutes the book value of IIMS Canada for the year end of 2020, which was solvent. The statement of revenues and expenditure, basically our profit and loss for the year, shows our finances at a marginal loss compared to 2019. The cause of this was the cost to host the AGM set against our annual income. Our current income constitutes the funds that we receive from membership. IIMS Canada receives half the income from Canadian membership In order to be able to offer our members good service in Canada, the rest of our revenue must be generated from other sources, such as the AGM we conducted in 2020, increasing our Canadian membership numbers and other revenue generating activities. Finally, the statement of changes in our net assets. Our net assets were less than 2019 due to the marginal loss in our year-end figures. However, they've been increasing annually since the beginning of IIMS Canada, and with our focus on improving membership, educational opportunities, and exposure of our organisation, we can look forward to this trend continuing. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Moving on, we just have to review and accept the IIMS Canada bylaws. These have been unchanged. Do we have a motion to adopt those, please?
Yep, I'll adopt them. Sarah.
Second.
I'll second them, Lachlan.
Okay, thank you.
Just one thing, I would move to accept the treasurer's report.
Okay, sorry there, Ted. There you go.
I second the motion, it's Said.
Thank you very much, Ted. Just winding down now. Do we have any open to the floor? Any other business comments, concerns from the members at the moment? I'll take that stunned silence as a no. All right. Finally, just before I close up, as always, just please, for the members, please remember that we are also a member of a much bigger, larger organization, obviously IIMS. If any of the members aren't aware or aren't receiving, the monthly, email newsletters, or if you're not receiving the quarterly magazines, or if you're not receiving the emails informing you of upcoming learning opportunities, please either let myself know or contact the headquarters, because they're an invaluable source of information and learning opportunities. And obviously they're done with a very high degree and level of professionalism. If you folks haven't had the opportunity to do any of the learning seminars, they're always well worth it. And the good thing is you might not be able to attend, live, but you can purchase them and they'll send you the download, and you can, watch them anytime you like. So they're also, once again, it's a valuable tool. Everyone should, utilize if you have the opportunity. With that, I'm going to close the business of the AGM, and I'm just going to pass you on to Ed O'Connell, the Regional Director, and he will do the final closing remarks. Over to you, Ed.
Need to unmute, Ed.
There we go.
Good man.
Apologies. Thank you, Lachlan, and thank you, Mike. I'd like to welcome everybody to the IIMS AGM. As Lachlan pointed out, we're looking at developing the Canada branch in a number of ways, particularly with new speaker series. But as you see in the nomination of the committee, we have a small committee, and we're wanting to expand it in areas of expertise and sort of a balance between, as Canada's a very large geographic area, we do have representation in BC, Atlantic Canada, Saeed's in Ottawa, and Ron and myself are in Ontario. But moving forward, we really want to build the strength of IIMS Canada to truly represent the broad base, whether it's Arctic region, the Great Lakes regions. So the idea is to motivate members that have interest to perhaps join the committee. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in any special concentration, but we're going to try to build our strengths in from the small boat side of it to the commercial side of it. You know, it's going to take time, but we're really looking towards the membership, that if there's interest from members, we welcome any interest to participate in the committee. So if there's any interest, send an email to either any of the committee members or just to our general email address, and we'll get back to you. I'd like to congratulate the committee on putting together the following speaker series for today. It's going to be very interesting, and the hope is, as Lachlan pointed out, we're looking at October with some interesting topics, and as well, if there's any desire to propose, we'd welcome it. We have Mike Swartz with us from IIMS UK, and very supportive, as Lachlan pointed out, at the branch level. If we're going to develop more local and regional type programming, but from a professional and academic, there's a lot of resources with the International Institute of Marine Surveying headquarters. So by all means, focus on that, particularly for continuing education and development. And really, all I have to say at this point is enjoy the speakers today. They're very interesting, and it's going to wind up with an interesting video on the vessel incident in California. I don't have too much else, but thank you for joining today, and we look forward to connecting again. Thank you.